Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really great week. I had a good week myself. It was another week filled with camp for Stella and hanging out with my new baby niece, Opal. So she was born, if you didn't watch my Get Ready With Me video yesterday, my sister-in-law gave birth to her first baby last Friday. She was born at 9:45 in the morning and we're so excited about her. So we've been spending some time hanging out with baby Opal, which is awesome because babies are so great, right? She really is just a darling and just very precious and just very, very special to all of us in the family. So we're super excited about her. So that's been a huge part of this week. And yeah, we've had some cooler weather, which has been awesome. So I'm just having a really good week. I mean, normally I have pretty good weeks, but just this week has been, you know, just kind of extra exciting with the new addition in the family. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Friday favorites. I uploaded my usual 5 videos this week. I didn't put one up on Monday because I did the collab on Sunday with Lisa Stevens and Leah Janae. If you guys missed that video, I did talk about some of my favorite drugstore products in that video. Products that really are like true holy grail products for me from the drugstore. So if you missed that, I will link all my videos from earlier in the week down below for you. And now let's dive into the stuff that I was loving this week. Okay. First, I'm going to mention a candle favorite. So this I have only burned twice at this point, and I actually later on today need to do my review of it to be able to upload for tomorrow. But this is Swan Creek's Tawny Tuscan Vanilla. Okay, I don't want to give away too much, but just suffice it to say that it's friggin' amazing. When I first smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. When you burn it, oh god, it smells so good. Anyway, watch tomorrow to get all the information about this candle. I don't want to waste too much time talking about it now if you're going to watch that video anyway. It's amazing though, and it has definitely been a favorite this week. So there's that. My fragrance pick is the Amazing Grace from Philosophy. I love this. I love this year round, but especially in the spring and summer months because it's light, it's pretty, it's not overpowering, it's not something that's going to offend people. It's just a really beautiful fragrance, and it's one that I'll usually do like a few spritzes on me with, because it can fade about halfway through the day on me, but I find that when I spray it on my clothing, it tends to stick around a lot longer. So I will usually spray my whatever top I'm wearing a few times, and this is just wonderful. So the palette I'm going to mention that I've been loving this week, and unfortunately today I'm wearing this one again today because I wanted to play around with it some more. It's the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I tried to do a slightly warmer look today, and I really like how it turned out. Like, I don't normally like these warm tones on me, but for whatever reason, in this palette, they're amazing. So if you guys would like another neutral eye tutorial that stays more in these, like, you know, like rusty type shades, let me know, because the one that I showed last week was definitely more of a typical Melanie, like, taupey take on a neutral eye. So, but this has forced me to play around a little bit with those warmer shades, and I do like them on me. Normally I don't, but I'm actually kind of digging this. So, but the palette that I honestly used for the most part of this week was the Tartelette in Bloom. Oop, hang on. And this is a palette that I've had in my collection for quite some time. I did do a tutorial on this and just a quick review earlier in the week, and I really just enjoy this. It's wonderful. It's one of those palettes that I think most people aren't talking about anymore because so many new things have come out, but it really is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Somebody asked me if I prefer this over the Lorac Pro 3, and I don't think that I prefer this over it. I prefer both. I think they're kind of different from each other, so I think that that's kind of the first thing. But I think both have their strengths, and I love both of them, so I don't think that I could choose. I tend to love Lorac just in general, whatever they come out with, and so maybe I favor the Lorac slightly more, but I do think that this, it just in and of itself, is beautiful. And if you've always had your eye on it and you get one of those 20% Ulta codes, that's good on the Prestige Cosmetics, this is definitely one worth tossing into your basket, especially if you can get it on sale, because I do think it's wonderful. So there's that. Sorry, that was a friend calling me. Now I'm all distracted. I will call her back in a minute. All right, let's talk about the lip products I've been sporting most of the week. Once again, it's NARS Chelsea Girls, which is what I have on right now. That is all that I have on my lips, and I love it, you guys. This is one where I run out. When I run out, I will probably immediately replace it because it's just so easy, and it goes with basically anything else that you do on your face. Another color that I was wearing quite a bit this week is the Warm Me Up shade from the Color Sensationals from Maybelline. I probably showed this last week too. I can't even remember at this point, but it's a really great everyday neutral. If you are not someone who is concerned about the cruelty-free status of your cosmetics and you like Maybelline in general, Warm Me Up is a shade that is definitely worth seeking out. It's very easy to wear. I won't repurchase this in the future, but because Maybelline is not cruelty-free, but you know, I plan to like use it up and just enjoy it for what it is, and then try to find a cruelty-free option that is the exact same color. It's definitely very unique. It's a beautiful pinky brown that I do not have a dupe for in my cruelty-free lipstick selection quite yet, but I'll keep my eye out, and when I find one, I'll let you know. Blush pick once again this week. You can tell I need to change out my beauty basket because I'm just reaching for the same things over and over again. Once again, I've been focusing on the Blush and Brighten in Dreamsicle from Laura Geller. I love this, you guys. It is so pretty for summer. You can find this, I think it's for sale on QVC. I'll link it down below for you. This was just a sample that I got with one of my Laura Geller orders, and it's beautiful, you guys. Once I run out of this is going to come to me in a full size. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially for the summertime. Luckily, these Laura Geller products last a really long time. They are baked, and you know, you don't need a ton. This one's pretty pigmented, so it's gorgeous. Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. I did my video about this on, what would it have been, Wednesday? And I talk more about it there, so I'm not going to mention a whole lot, but I love this stuff, you guys. It is actually shrinking my pores. Go watch that video if you want more in-depth information. This is just wonderful, amazing, like liquid gold to me. I love it so much that I've already spent the money to get a backup because I do not want to be without it. Yeah, it's shrinking my pores. This legitimately works. Like, and there's research behind vitamin B3 having the ability to actually reduce the size of your pores. So what I like about Paula's Choice is they do a lot of research on their skincare ingredients that they use, and you know, they don't put a lot of like excess fillers and stuff into their products, and they make sure that whatever they are using actually is proven to like do something to your skin. This to me has been just a huge game changer for my pores. Up until this, nothing that I have tried has truly ever shrunk the size of my pores. This has. And it's not like a short-term thing where they're just shrunk while it's like on your skin. Like, progressively over time, it actually, sorry, the lighting may have just changed. It actually has caused my pores to like, it's amazing. Okay, one last thing to mention before I do have a little bit of a flop finally is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. I love this stuff, you guys. The Moroccan Rose is the one that I've been using most recently, and this is gorgeous, you guys. The smell. If you love rose scented things, you must try this. It's like a sweet candied rose scent. it's not like a true rose. It's definitely a candied rose scent. But I like these shea sugar scrubs because they're not as oily as, well, they're not oily at all. This isn't like an oil base in here. It rinses very clean, but the sugar is, it's aggressive enough to exfoliate the skin, but it doesn't irritate my skin. So I love this stuff. And if you've never tried this particular fragrance, you gotta find it. It is wonderful. And the flop, and it's not an entire flop. I can totally still use this, but I wanted to try the Paula's Choice Endless Lash Mascara because I am cruelty-free now. There's a lot of stuff at the drugstore that I cannot purchase anymore. And mascara, I used to love the CoverGirl mascaras. Those were always my favorites, but obviously not something I can purchase anymore. And a lot of the other stuff that I've tried from the drugstore that is cruelty-free doesn't give me enough oomph. So Paula's Choice is cruelty-free, and sometimes they'll come out with new mascaras. My favorite from them is their Fantastic Lash. But I wanted to try this Endless Lash Mascara, but it turns out I hate the brush on this thing. It's a natural bristle brush, but the bristles are really tightly packed and they have this spiral shape, and it just doesn't allow me to get in between my individual lashes very well. What I have found this useful for is my lower lashes. Works great on there. It doesn't smudge, doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake. It's a good mascara in that respect, but I was hoping that I could use this to really build some volume and length in my upper lashes, but I just can't wiggle this in between my lashes without them wanting to like clump up. I really am big on separation when it comes to mascara, and this just does not allow me to get that separation. And even when I comb through with my lash comb, I like this lash comb from Sonia Kashuk, by the way. Don't mind that it's completely covered in mascara. I need to wash it. But it's even hard to like brush this stuff out with that comb. And normally with that comb, I can comb out any like clumps and stuff. But yeah. Good for my lower lash line. I'll be able to finish using it, but I won't repurchase this in the future. I don't like the bristles that they have. So bummer, but yeah, what are you gonna do? At least I can finish using it. So that is it. I'm gonna see what this voicemail is all about. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Again, look for this video coming up tomorrow from the Swan Creek Tawny Tuscan Vanilla. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. If you can find it at like one of like your like boutiques, I think they sell these at like, there's stores where they sell Swan Creek. I want to say it's maybe like Bass Pro Shops. It's random like dude shops where they sell these. But I don't have any of those around me, so I just order directly from the website. But anyway, all right. Have a great weekend, you guys. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.